We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Underway through the snowflakes here in Western PA. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's going to air one out right away. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 37 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as fast. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Bronco leading, 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Let's go.
And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
1 yard
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. Unlock line. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. That is hot. He finds Walker. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 38 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers 7, Jaguars 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Jacksonville.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Like 7 Pirates. Cut 19. Ready up.
He'll look to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready.
3rd, they need 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be throttled up and taken down. They got him.
A 6-yard loss.
So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 23-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. I can tell you firsthand, Mike, snowy conditions are tough for everybody, but they can be especially tough on the kickers. You just can't practice this. There's nothing you can do to simulate your plant foot, the ground. In this case, it winds up no good.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Ready?
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready?
Here's the option, running right. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Gravity Lions. $18 Rattler.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Austin McNamara in punt formation.
Taken at the 19. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and
60 Maverick. Back. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
Let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 2. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Here now, third and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. Handoff here, up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
On the ready.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Control 80.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go. Ready up.
Here's Scott. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on. Through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, break. Ready.
And in motion is Brown.
Go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A run on 1st and goal. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. And in motion is Brown. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker. So, decision to make here as it's 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Let's go now.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Ready, let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he is out of bounds. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jaguars' 39-yard line.
Ready.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 70. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll run it. This is Scott. And some good blocking at the point of attack. They'll pick up on 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
13-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Warriors 70. Let's go. 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
A carry now for Scott. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Check.
They'll stay on the ground to the 5-yard line.
The running back again the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal?
Gravity Lions. Buffalo 18.
Boys, you got this.
They'll try and run right on the option. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth and goal.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
On the return, it's Robinson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
A tough spot here. Third and long. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 more yards. Complete to Isaiah Pacheco. 10 yards on the pickup.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and inches.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
2 yards on.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
32-yard line.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Let's go. Cougar Knights, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On the 6.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try to run. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, you find yourself in field goal range. If it's successful, you take the lead. But they're thinking they want to put this game on the backs of their offense. They decide to go for it and fail. But the real story is, what a stand by this defense.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Bronco 80. Bronco switch. Bronco.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He gets free. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter. They've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Jaguars, first down.
69.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Warriors 17, 18, tied in.
Back to the air once more on second down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check smash, check smash.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll drop to throw. On the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
Here we go.
Jaguars will line up for the
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Go.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Jaguars 15.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they've still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, break! Get ready! 18, come!
Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point is good. And the Steelers will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. For a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
We'll try the right side this time. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans, we have to battle the roadways. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.